The Scientific Research and Experimental Development Program, known as SR&ED, is an incentive program designed to encourage experimental development in Canada. The Canada Revenue Agency administers the program. Each year, the CRA receives claims from 11,000 companies participating in the program and provides over $1.8 billion in tax credits annually. 70% of these claims are from small and medium businesses. Qualifying companies get money back, including up to 65% of direct SR&ED wages. The money is refunded in the form of a reduction of taxes payable or cash refund. If your company is developing or improving any products, processes, or materials, your work may qualify for substantial refunds and tax credits under the federal government's SR&ED program. What is SR&ED? SR&ED is defined for income tax purposes. Scientific research and experimental development means systematic investigation or search that is carried out in a field of science or technology by means of experiment or analysis, basic research, applied research, or experimental development, namely work undertaken for the purpose of achieving technological advancement for the purpose of creating new or improving existing materials, devices, products, or processes, including incremental improvements thereto.
This means we're either developing new products or processes or improving existing ones.
The square. Define standard practice. Commonly available sources of knowledge or experience are those that can reasonably be assumed to be readily available to those with basic training or experience in the field of concern. These resources enable them to be sufficiently qualified to participate in SR&ED. They also include knowledge that is available in the business context of the firm. An enterprise may not have practical access to information proprietary to a competitor or known in specialist or academic circles. Essentially, the presence of a technological uncertainty puts the project into the realm of experimental development when solutions cannot be based on standard practice alone.
Basically, this means there was no off-the-shelf solution, and we were required to experiment to find the answer.
The triangle. Technological uncertainty. Specifically, scientific or technological uncertainty may occur in either of two ways. Scientific uncertainty, it may be uncertain whether the goals can be achieved at all. Or system uncertainty, the taxpayer may be fairly confident that the goals can be achieved, but may be uncertain which of several alternatives, that is, paths, routes, approaches, equipment configurations, system architectures, circuit techniques, and so forth, will either work at all or be feasible to meet the desired specifications or cost targets, or both of these.
These include any measurable variables with respect to cost or performance. In other words, how to make it better, cheaper, stronger, or faster.
The circle. Ongoing investigation. The CRA requires work to be supervised by personnel with appropriate technical backgrounds and clarifies that in describing activities performed. It must demonstrate the presence of analysis or experiment in the methodology you used to carry out the work. It must also include the results you obtained and the conclusions you made. For example, the types of technical records that are appropriate to support your claim are an analysis of the problem, internal design documents and drawings, test data and results, and progress reports.
And finally, we need to summarize the alternatives considered and the conclusions made. To summarize, in order to illustrate a qualified experimental development project, the taxpayer needs to illustrate three things. 1. There was no off-the-shelf solution. 2. The optimal solution involved resolving a technological uncertainty. And 3, we can show evidence of analysis of alternatives to resolve the problem. In a typical experimental development project, the manager first meets with team members to benchmark standard practices and significant uncertainties by any departures therefrom. Related investigative activities are then allocated to development team members, who can each summarize experimentation performed and related costs.
MEUK offers services and software that make it very easy to proceed. It takes very little time. The best part is that it's risk-free. You only pay if your application is approved. You have nothing to lose.
If you'd like to learn more, I encourage you to contact us directly or attend one of our upcoming seminars.
The government's out there waiting to give you its money. Let MEUK help you take it.